Um, triggered me a little bit because as somebody who was very talented as a dancer during my youth and then experienced a lot of injuries in my adulthood, it's hard to watch somebody just like mock exercise. I felt the same way when I was watching Eugenia Cooney with her skeleton dumbbells, right? And she's got her feet up on the balls of her feet while she's bending her knees, and she could totally crap out her knees doing that. Um, and she's presenting that to her audience as something that this is my exercise workout, right? So therefore, you could do this too. And people could get hurt following the instruction of these two damn ED bitches, you know, that are out there trying to give misinformation about working out. I really hope Shakara covers this one because Shakara is in full form right now. She is at the top of her game, and she is a bodybuilding wonder. She's beautiful, and she's winning awards as a bodybuilder. I used to be a dancer from like 83 through like 2012. I was taking dance classes. And so I know a thing or two about stretching. A stripper? Okay, Chantal. It's amazing how quickly she comes up with fucking um, trolls to come up on my channel. I've even been doing physical therapy for like the last 2 years, which is probably more appropriate for Chantel than what I was doing in the past. And this Jane Fonda bullshit. She does not have the capacity to. Goodbye, Michelle. Don't come on my channel and just like be hateful to me. Like, I'm literally trying to tell a story. Give me a goddamn break. All right, so even when I was going through physical therapy for my leg injury, we had better exercises than what Chantel was trying to present to her audience this morning. By the way, when she was okay, she's doing this whole I gotta lean forward, right? And she's like lifting her head up because she needs to eye fuck her camera. That's not how you do it. You keep your head down and your back straight, and you get the stretch out of your back, right? She doesn't know this shit. She doesn't know anything. She has no clue what she's talking about. And she's got her troll army out. or she's using these sock accounts herself. I have no idea, but they're coming out and being like, "You don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't be a smoker." Well, I am, and I have been, and so is Barishnikov, you bitch. So, like, for real, give me a break. I was, hey, Dakota, how are you doing? Um, so Chantel really, you're always working. You're always working, dude. You're always working. Hold up. I gotta change the position of my chair. Ah, okay. So she was doing this one. Reach over, it stretches out this side of your. So far, it just, the cloud cover just burned off, Dakota. So I might be able to get out and get some chili dogs or something. Okay. So you reach up and you lean over, but you gotta keep your whole body straight when you do this. And you are stretching this side of your body. So the important thing that she's missing in her exercise video is that she doesn't know what muscle groups she's actually trying to work out, right? This is the one that was that screwed me in the last physical therapy that I was in. It is an ab workout. And when I came home that day, I started just like throwing up. You put your hands like this, you sit on a chair, on the front edge of a chair, and you go back like this and front like this. But you got to keep your back straight when you do it, right? And so this is an ab exercise that's low impact. But it was too much for me because I had a low potassium situation going on, right? It's amazing to me that this woman who has no experience in athletics, no experience in fitness, is like, I'm going to tell you how I'm working out. I'm working out to Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda fucking exercises from the 80s, which were, I remember them. Like, I used to do them with my friend on the corner of my block, and they were pretty high impact. I don't think we, even as little kids, made it through the whole album, right? Because it was really high impact cardio, and it was just a bunch of stretches that you can't fucking do, right? So there's Chantel. And then she was marching in place, right? Marching in place. She's like, these are just too high impact for me. I can't do it. They're too high impact for me. I can't do it. All right. Trying to heat up my legs right now. The sun is just now peeking out, so I might be able to get out and do some stuff today, but I've had yesterday was really hard for me. I went out and ran like 3 errands, and I had to hold on to every hard surface around me because my right foot was that crapped out. Like it was so unreliable that I felt like I could fall at any moment. And that's kind of what I've been going through for the last 2 years. It's like I had a dog bite me in the back of my left leg, so now I have like nerve damage, and I have complex regional pain syndrome, and then I also have had my feet curling up, which apparently is a symptom of that condition. And so you end up rolling your ankles and causing additional injury that way. I'll do a little bit of exercise for you guys. Let me finish my cigarette. That's so amazing that like people like Eugenia Cooney and um, Chantal are like, look at me and follow my lead. Oh wow, she's coming at me hard today, you guys. She's she's got a lot of trolls on my ass today, right? Because I already I already did a react to her video. What, you don't want to see have your fan base see me exercise? All right, let's see how we can do this. Okay, Chantal, you know that I'm injured, right? So most of what I'm going to show you is floor exercises because my body hurts a lot, right? Send all your trolls to my fucking channel. That's amazing. I know you guys all watch me because you fucking repeat what I say. Okay. You want to see some exercises, Chantal? Okay, so I'm in the splits right now. I don't have the extension that I used to have, but I still have quite an extension compared to you. And what you would do is you would reach over like this and reach over to the foot, okay? And you count to 10. Then you reach over to the other side and count to 10, okay? And then you go to the center and do the same thing, okay? Those are three different things you could be doing that are floor based, that are not going to be impactful to your joints that way. But you have to do them every day to consistently push your flexibility out, right? The other thing you can do is have your legs out front like this, and these are ballet hands, by the way, girlfriend, and go down like this. And you stretch out the back of your legs, right? You keep your head down and your back straight, and you feel the stretch in the back of your legs. This is what you're missing from Jane Fonda, is that she's not talking about what you should be feeling in the moment of these exercises. Like, you should be feeling a stretch in this part of your body. You should be um, positioning yourself in such a way. You should have a straight back when you are doing this, right? Um, like, for instance, I don't know if I can do the stand up ones. I don't know if I can do the stand up ones because my legs are so off, you guys. Okay. So I don't know how she gets up from the floor, but what I do is I try and roll up on my knees like this and then get up. That's how I do. That's how I roll. Right? So for your stand-up exercises, I'm doing these quicker than you would normally do them, right? Like, you would be counting to like 10 on all of these. I'm just doing them fast because I'm injured and this is hard for me. There is no time that I have ever done marching in place, you guys. Marching in place. Um, these are 5-pounders, Chantel. All you have to do is get 5-pounders. Pump them for 10 reps in 3 rotations. I do them this way because my wrists hurt if I was to do them this way. And I talked to my chiropractor about that. No, you know what? I'll show you more. You could be working on your shoulders by doing this. 5-pounders. You could do that. You can get this at any sports goods place. You could be doing this. and working on your shoulders. I'm really too injured to do like a full workout. Hi, Tori. It's quite amazing that she and Eugenia think that they can make that their content when they already have such body problems. Like, I wouldn't even make that my content, and I had 20 years of dance. Like, I actually know how this goes, and there's no way I'd be like, oh yeah, look at me. I'm really injured, and this is how you should work out, right? It's amazing to me that, if you want to watch somebody work out, take a look at Kalari's channel. She's on a stationary bike like every other day, which is not only great for cardio, but it's like really good for her knees. But some of us are just not in the same place, right? So I can try and be what I used to be, but that's not who I am anymore. Like, I could try and pull out my toe shoes right now and break an ankle, but that's not who I am. And that's not who Chantel is, and that's not who Eugenia is. And the two of them need to stop trying to abuse their large followings by misinforming them about exercising. It's just it's scary what they're doing. Um, Especially the Eugenia one with the skeleton dumbbells. She's putting her feet up on the balls of her feet and bending her knees. She could have really wrecked her knees doing that. But I imagine because she's so underweight, she had less risk than the rest of us would have had, right? The rest of us would have been in a much more precarious situation. But Chantel, in her fucking Darth Vader gown, polyester plastic wrap that she wears, was trying to show us how she does a Jane Fonda workout. And, girlfriend, you need specialized fitness. You can't just like go to the Jane Fonda. I couldn't even do it when I was a kid. Like, my friend and I we'd get through like the first three songs and be like, okay, let's have some Capri Sun because like we're done, right? And this girl is like, I'm totally Jane Fonda. I'm absolutely gonna do this. Oh, except I'm gonna march through the parts that are too difficult. Really, Shanta? Why are you sending trolls to my channel? I'm pretty small, girl. I'm pretty small. Why are you sending trolls to my channel? That's wild. Oh my god, even you guys. So anyway, point being is that that is me incredibly disabled, but with all the knowledge of a dancer, showing you how to do some exercises. And I think that she should be on the floor. She should be stretching on the floor. She should not be trying to do cardio at this point. Um, but I'll leave it to other channels who have more knowledge than me, because I don't know what the hell is going on with that chick and why her and Eugenia decided to make fitness somehow their new content when they're completely incapable of doing that. And they're not insured for that. If somebody gets hurt by following her advice, you're screwed, Chantal. If somebody gets hurt following your advice, you're screwed. Same with Eugenia. If somebody gets hurt following your advice, they're screwed. I'm glad that the coastal eddy finally burned off. I think I might go get some chili dogs. Well, you all have a lovely Saturday, and today was my 2-year anniversary with my ex-boyfriend, but he's a bit of a dick, so that's not happening. It was gonna be. He breaks up with me before every birthday and major event, like major holiday, major event, because he's that fucking cheap. He's that fucking cheap, you guys. Everybody should find a better man. Take care, y'all.